Hey guys, it's Childish Roki, and today, since it's becoming like a big mainstream staple on YouTube to talk about the different types of people that could beat Goku in a fight, I've decided to list the top 10 people that I know for a fact could beat Goku in a fight. So let's get into it. So number 10, I would have to say Might Guy from Naruto and Naruto Shippuden. So basically, Night Guy has the power to open up all 8 inner gates, and basically that makes him more powerful than most everyone in the Naruto universe. He even fights Madara and has a pretty good chance against him for a second there. So basically, that's my reasoning for why I think that he would definitely be able to take Goku in a fight. I mean, what's Goku going to do against the eighth inner gate? And Guy also survived the eighth inner gate opening, so yeah, that's fucking crazy. He would definitely beat Goku in a fight. There's no question. Number 9 would probably have to be Batman, but not the Batman from the Earth, like the Justice League Earth. The Batman from the Batman versus Dracula animated movie. Because if you see in that movie, Bruce Wayne has the power to hold light and shoot it and manipulate it, and which basically means he could probably convert it to become faster than light. If he becomes faster than light, then there's really no way that Goku is going to be able to touch him. I mean, even if Goku were to touch him, he would be moving at such a fast rate that Goku's arm or leg, whatever he tried to use to touch him, would get completely torn off, and he would be incinerated by how fast Batman would be going. Of course, Batman would have to have a couple minutes prep time, because there's no Batman, he still is a regular human at the end of the day. So what is he gonna do against Goku or God Goku or Super Saiyan Goku? But I still think that if he was caught with the light machine on, he would definitely be able to murder Goku. There's no fucking way he'd be able to beat him. Number 8 would have to be Deadpool. He's not strong in the regular fashion, but as most of you know who have seen the hilarious movie that came out last February, not this February, but last February, is that he can not die. Basically, he regenerates all of his limbs, and he can even live without his head or his legs or even his heart. It doesn't really matter. He cannot be killed, which means all Deadpool would have to do is wait for Goku to tire himself out, and then Goku would just collapse, or Deadpool could get the finishing haha chimichanga hit if he wanted. But there's no fucking way that Goku would be able to keep killing, even if he ripped Deadpool apart and threw him universes apart. Though the Deadpool would still come back eventually, and then Goku would have to do it all over again, and eventually that's gonna get taxing on the body, and there's no way he can keep the strength up forever. And then Deadpool will come in and slice his head off with a piece of pizza. Number 7 would have to be a combination, because they're basically the same character. It's Aang from Avatar: The Last Airbender and Korra from The Legend of Korra. So both these characters are the Avatar in their respective series, and they can bend all 4 elements, and then when they can master it, they can awaken all the previous avatars and use all their knowledge to go up against them. And we don't even know if maybe in the past one of these avatars has already gone up against a Super Saiyan like Goku or something along those lines, and they might know how to beat him using the 4 elements that they possess. And not only that, but then you think that Korra and then probably other avatars down the line will have the other abilities like blood bending and metal bending and lightning and all that stuff, and that's just too many things for these people to focus on and like to hit, you know? So I just think that they would annihilate Goku. They wipe the floor with him. Number 6 would have to be Arceus from the Pokemon franchise, originally introduced in Pokemon Diamond and Pearl and Platinum. Arceus is considered to be the god and the maker of all things in the Pokemon universe. And I know Goku can go god level or Super Saiyan God Goku and stuff like that, but I mean, you're talking with somebody, you're tussling with a man or a being that has created the entire universe, where Ash can't even win a fucking Pokemon League. But enough about that, more about Arceus. I mean, he's literally created multiple universes. He held Dialga and Palkia in different dimensions to keep them away from the people, because he knew that they would rip literally time and space apart. And we're talking about the creator of those two beings. I mean, I just don't see Goku being able to like beat them, you know? Now, for the rest of the top, so the top 5 up are going to be like more abstract things, more like unique characters that you probably don't know about. So you might have to do some digging to find like the evidence. But I guarantee you there is evidence that all of these people that I mentioned before and that I will mention are able to beat Goku. So number 5 would have to be the overall theme of the movie Interstellar, directed by Chris Nolan. So if you guys haven't seen the movie Interstellar, it's basically about how the Earth is drying up and all the plants are dying, and so they have to find someplace else to live, and they go to a different galaxy. But basically, the general theme of Interstellar is that love is the only thing that can transcend time and gravity and stuff like that. And I mean, Goku has fought many physical opponents, but I mean, he's literally fighting the embodiment of love and how it can transcend. I mean, there's nothing to fight. It's a feeling, it's a force. You know, so I don't really think that there's any way that Goku would be able to punch the general theme of the 2014 box office smash Interstellar, directed by Chris Nolan, starring Matthew McConaughey and Jessica Chastain. I just don't think there's any way that he could blow them away. I'm sorry, guys. That's just my controversial, maybe, opinion. Number 4 would have to be the New Orleans rap duo Suicide Boys. Now, originally when I first heard them, I was like, there is no way that Scrim and Ruby would be able to take on Goku. But after listening to the Kill Yourself Saga parts 14 to 20, there is no doubt in my mind, especially with features from people such as Juicy J and A$AP Rocky, Bones and Puya, and Maxo Cream and Denzel Curry, that there is any way that Goku would be able to take these two legendary rappers down. I mean, they somehow managed to make screaming on a track sound enjoyable, and I'm not one for screamo, so there's really something to say about that. I mean, Goku, try as he may, will never ever to be able to come from the streets like they did, popping Xannies and such. So there's just a finite way that this is going to end, and it's all going to end with the Suicide Boys holding Goku's crushed head in their hands. Number 3 would definitely have to be my dead dog. I mean, we're talking about him right now, and obviously if we're talking about him, that means he has more cultural relevance at this particular moment than Goku. And what does Goku fear more than fading into obscurity? I mean, nothing. So, I mean, I think he wins right there. Number 2 would definitely have to be my 10th grade science teacher, Mrs. Smart. There's just no way that he would be, Goku, I mean, would be able to beat my 10th grade biology teacher in a one-on-one in Jeopardy for science. I mean, there's just no way. The guy can be as strong as he wants, but when it comes down to it, you know, my 10th grade biology teacher, Mrs. Smart, is just gonna wipe the fucking floor with him. It's not even gonna be fair. She's gonna, like, fucking do a human boulder jutsu and fucking murk him. Like, there's no way that he's gonna be able to surpass the levels of power. I mean, I almost failed the course, and I'm definitely smarter than Goku is, which means that fucking, like, there's no way that he will be able to beat it because I'm smarter than him. So, whatever. I'm going to slide in a quick runners up. This guy didn't make the list, but I also think that he would be able to beat Goku. It's Osama bin Laden. Osama bin Laden took down 2 World Trade Centers, and Goku has never even been seen taking down 1. And not to mention, the ones Osama did were in, like, New York City, and so, like, that's a big city. And Goku's never even been able to seem to take down 1 World Trade Center, much less 2. And number 1, in my opinion, is definitely going to have to be my Xbox 360 copy of Crackdown. So the first Crackdown is this beautifully constructed game with a lot of love built into the world building and the gangs of the game. You play as a police officer in this kind of neo-noir type place where the technology is kind of advanced. It's like a sunnier Blade Runner, and you fight off people who are trying to do the city wrong. And not only to mention the game itself, but also the console it comes on, the Xbox 360, is definitely the best console of the past generation of consoles we've had, and maybe just might be one of the best consoles we have ever had. So I think that definitely puts it at the top spot in the running. I mean, how many Crackdown copies for the Xbox 360 does Goku have? I mean, he's not even ever been shown to even been playing the game, much less proficient at it. And I just think as an abstract idea as a whole, the copy of the game surpasses Goku's most imaginative level of power that he could reach. So thank you guys so much for listening to the top 10 characters who, for a fact, could take on Goku and defeat him with relative ease. Now, if you liked the video, make sure to leave a Goku like and a Super Saiyan subscribe and a Kamehameha comment. And I'll do more of this and also try to end my life by the end of the year. Love you guys so much. Have fun. Goodbye.